Hi, and welcome back to My Round Robin. Today we are developing some more content. We have some article submissions coming up next week, similar to the one we did at scribe.com. And it's really important to leverage these third-party article directories because they are really high rated in Google. I mean, some of them are definitely over PR 6 and 7. Some of them are PR 8s. And what happens is those links from those articles back to our website are going to power us and give us a lot of that strong search engine value. And it's important that we make sure that we continue to do that. We'll increase the frequency of how we submit to these article directories and more of the blog posting over the course of the next few weeks. So I wanted to show you guys a resource that we've used at My Round Robin. We've used this resource for video. We've used it for content, audio, graphics, editing, you name it. I mean, and even all the way down to programming issues with jQuery. So the site is called fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. And some of you that have been a part of the Task Manager for a while have probably already seen this in some emails from us or have seen it on our website's blog. And we definitely have faith in sites like this because it allows you to leverage talent from all over the globe, and basically when you're in those tight pinches with deadlines within your own industry, and you're in a spot where you just don't have the time to produce that article or produce that graphic or produce that cool catchy item for your business, you can use this site. If you go to the site, you're going to see on the right hand nav there's a bunch of different categories, and over the next few weeks on Fridays when we're developing content and posting to our blog and making sure we have good stuff for Facebook, we'll actually list some of the vendors that we've used at Fiverr. I mean, not at Fiverr, but the vendors that we've used at My Round Robin that we've had success with. So we know that they're kind of verified, and I know some people are a little nervous about using these outsourcing sites. So but the good news is it's only $5. So if for some reason you don't get an awesome piece of collateral for your business, it's better than going under contract with a local graphic designer or someone from Craigslist that is going to charge you $50, $100, $200 for some of that collateral. So anyway, if you go here, it's important to review some of their existing work. But then if you go under different categories like writing, we've used a few people. I mean, I will write you a 500-word story or article for your website for only $5. A lot of these people, if you give them a title of like what you want your article to be about, and whether you're using that from a keyword research tool, the one we showed you using Google AdWords the other day, the AdWord keyword tool, to give them as a keyword title for them to write around. A lot of them are pretty creative. They just kind of go with it. I was surprised that there wasn't a lot of questions. They just produce the article. What I do want you guys to do is once you do get the content back, I want you to use a website called copyscape.com to make sure that that information is not plagiarized or they're not copying content. And what you'd want to do is just paste the article content in on a plagiarism site like Copyscape, and there's a few others out there on the internet. But that's a good way to just detect to make sure that we're not posting duplicate content on the internet. Another way to do it is just literally copy the article, paste it in the search engine of Google, and search for it. And if it pulls up a bunch of results with direct keyword matches, then you know you have a problem, that content is duplicate. And in the past weeks, I've talked about how important it is to make sure that all of our information is original and pure. Another thing you're going to want to do on here is just kind of browse around. I encourage you that we do want an article ready for Tuesday, so you can either try to source one out and make sure that when you do find an article writer on here that they have that 24 to 48 hour turnaround to make sure that you get that content delivered on time for Tuesday and Thursday. But worst case, maybe just browse around, get acquainted with the system, interact with some of the users on here, and then go ahead and make sure that you have that article ready for Tuesday. But that's very, very cool stuff. I mean, it's pretty funny. It's turning into the ultimate April Fool's site because you can do so much fun stuff and send stuff to your friends, family, birthdays. I mean, it's a really unique, cool way to be creative, not only for your website but just other ways to use it. It's funny. But yeah, so Fiverr.com. There's a lot of these sourcing sites that I'm going to start introducing to our community here at My Round Robin over the next few weeks to give you just multiple avenues to make sure you're getting the materials you need at a low cost in order to execute a good marketing campaign. So Fiverr it, sign up. It's free to register for their site. Go ahead, and I encourage you to do that today. And then also make sure you're preparing a 300 to 500 word article, general information about your business. It could be a how-to article as well. We did one of those last week, but just something that is coming from you as a luminary about your industry. Just provide that article, because we are going to be doing some heavy linking this week, and it's going to really boost our presence. So until next week, Fiverr it, and we'll talk to you soon.